Yeah, why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. It's my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all bad like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. I had to boss up. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate.
Burn Live, y'all. Marijuana keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewers' eye red, keeping underage smoking on social media, killing myself for your entertainment, sitting here with friends and family, starting a cannabisation. Welcome to another Burn Live show. I'm your hostess with the most troubling, most controversial, most ridiculed person in America. I'm your host, Capiche. Oh yeah, it's just me today, baby. It is just me today. What's up, y'all? My co-host is out for day. He said I'm gonna take a day off, so it's just me. I got a few things to discuss and talk about. Not too big. Just really just want to put out an episode. Keep giving y'all the realness of what's going on. No faking, no funking. Just like I said, just really want to give y'all the realness of what's going on. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I was having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm still having them. Having technical difficulties, which is okay. It's all right. All my normal channels are not going to be able to get broadcasted. And I guess I'm okay with that. Shout out to Rumble. Shout out to X, Facebook pages, YouTube. Shout out to everybody that decided to join me today. Ooh. Maybe that's the reason why. I can say, y'all, my blunt is not hitting, but now I see why. I remember when I first started this, I would literally try to roll a blunt during the show because I felt like I couldn't even get through an hour without running out of either something to talk about or and stuff in that nature. But now we're not really having that problem. We have an awful a lot to talk about. Yet again, Caitlin Clark didn't make it to the Olympics. We're going to talk about that. Actually, I'm going to have other people talk about it. I'm just going to get into it. But to start off the show, I do want to get into this and play this. I thought this was excellent of what we needed to hear. I think I played this
She's
before.
not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at?
Yes.
Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars.
That's right.
Fuck with Cole, CP, Blake. List goes on.
Yes.
It's going to be a problem.
I love it. Yeah, he was.
And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other.
Calls out the coach as
well.
Coach
don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her.
The
and that's what they're
best
supposed to
clip
do.
I've seen from everybody was Matt Barnes. Good for you. Good job, Matt. I'm with you.
Didn't he drive 2 hours one night to beat the crap out of Derek Fisher? Oh, he also protected his wife.
You had to. Matt Barnes, watch what he says here.
That's better.
Right now, Caitlin Clark today, she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up.
Yeah,
Screens,
I'm just
elbows
getting
knocked
used.
down. It is what it is. She's not the first.
Still getting used to my new setup and everything, how I'm trying to run things. Yet again, this Caitlin Clark issue is going to stay an issue as long as there's no action being done. But now this Olympic ordeal is really, really blowing up. And I heard this conversation right here, and I wanted to talk
because
about
you know
it.
when you're on television,
I wanted to go over it while they was talking about it and stuff like that, because it's a very good conversation. They got deeper into what we considered the problem with the WNBA. Really? All over my really. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on 1 second. I got something I need to do. Now, is this got to be better for as what y'all see on my screen? I do be monitoring myself, even though my screen doesn't look like that. But this is way better. So while I'm tripping, let me rewind this a little bit and talk about this. Get into this.
He was not selected. And I said it before, it's largely based off of experience. I don't know if people realize that earlier this year, Team USA almost lost to Belgium. It took a buzzer beater by Breanna Stewart to win. The rest of the world is coming. I don't know if you followed the US women's national team. You saw what happened with the men. I know we didn't send our best squad over there, but over the last summer, you saw the international competition. If you look at the NBA right now, who is dominating the league in some regards? The last few years, foreign players. The game has changed. And I really do give a lot of credit as it pertains to basketball to the foresight of the NBA. The NBA has wanted to make this a global game. I'm Nigerian. The only other professional basketball league outside of the NBA and the WNBA is the Basketball Africa League, who just had competition and championships. They're really putting their work into growing the global game. But at the end of the day, that helps everyone rise. And I think people haven't realized the level of competition is so fierce that you don't want to take a chance of, at this iteration, potentially maybe having a player that has no familiarity with the roster, no experience at that high level. I think the youngest player on the roster is probably Sabrina Ionescu, who's a first-time Olympian, but we've seen what she's done in the league. The previous Olympians, they've all had at least 9 players have had Olympic experience. So like, if you look at what they constructed, they know that the world is coming. And then I think at the end of the day, like, we're people that are all fans, right? Like, the reason why we have the jobs we have is because we love sports. We love it at the highest level. We appreciate the moment that the women's game is at. We want that moment to carry over, but it can't come at the expense of what the Olympic mission is, and it's to medal. And I think that's the one thing people are sort of missing in all of this. The goals of Team USA by criteria is to assemble the best team, a team where your players are set up for success. And I think
I get that to a certain extent. So, but I guess my follow-up question behind that would have been like, so the Olympic is worldwide, but don't you think the Olympics wants to grow its sport? Every 8 years, 10 years, it seems like the Olympic is adding a new sport to the roster. But yet again, you don't want your old sports to die out and don't make no waves. And like you said, jersey sales, them USA jerseys, part of that goes to the Olympics, some of that goes to the USA staff. You know, them jersey sales split in a 3-way fashion to where everybody makes money. And nobody's thinking about that part. That's why we will sit up here and say, yeah, I think Caitlin Clark should join, before the simple fact that Yeah, man, this woman out here is turning heads. Um, Take her out of the country one good time before the Olympics and see what's up. I understand chemistry, but to have her on the bench to get that knowledge, to get that gang in, I believe that is what is missing, me personally.
Based off of the popularity of Caitlin Clark, people think that that shouldn't matter, but that is the central mission. And I don't know if this is like this certain circumstance is setting Caitlin up for success. Her not playing with the team, her not having experience out there as much as the other women. It just there's a lot of factors that go into these types of decisions that are the reality and not like our dream for what we want the women's game to be. The women's game has always been the most competitive league in the world. And then you whittle that down, and now this is the most competitive team in the world. That's what it's consistently been. That's the reason why they've won 7 Olympic gold medals straight. They don't want to deviate from that just because of what people deem is popular or what people deem is, oh, this is a move for business. The business that they want to handle is winning on the floor. That's always been Team USA's priority. And I think because of the expectation that surrounds Caitlin Clark, people think it should shift. Team USA said, no, it's not going to, because that's not what we've always done.
But I think that, listen, I agree with what she said. I think Caitlin Clark will have her time knowing the player that she has been, and based on what I've been able to see when she was at Iowa, based on what I've seen so far in her short stint in WNBA, she likes the fact that she wasn't picked. It gives her something to strive for. Like she said, they created a monster. This is something you want to strive for, and being able to represent your country at some point, if it's not right now, later on down the road. Obviously, again, the resume of the ladies that are part of Team USA are those that have chemistry together. They play well together, and they have an extensive resume of work, a body of work that they put in, which is why they've all been assembled like the Avengers to represent our country.
Can I ask you, do you believe that the 12 best women are on this
Absolutely.
team?
I do. Now, there are some areas that I am concerned about, and let's get personal for a second, okay, guys? Because you know what's hilarious?
What's
Everyone
hilarious?
woke up so big mad that Caitlin Clark did not make the team because everyone's looking forward to her having the spotlight in the biggest moments. This is how I felt personally when I didn't make a team a couple years back. This is how my sister felt as the only MVP that never made an Olympic roster. It was heartbreaking. It was devastating. And y'all don't have blood in the game. I got blood in the game. Now I understand that Caitlin has the eyeballs that no player who has picked up a ball has ever had before. So I'm not saying that my circumstance or my sister's circumstance should have been anything different. But I just think it's funny because I'm like, y'all really care for the right reasons because you want to see the game grow. But I do think there's a difference between women and men. In the WNBA and women's basketball, our approach to the game is to honor the game, to respect the game, to play the game the right way. For so many years, people have been critical. Our league has been joked about for a long time. So many people come in with preconceived notions about what women's basketball is. And yes, Caitlin is a part of.
I think she misconstrued where people come in and see with their own eyeballs. It keeps going back to what Guinness Arenas keep saying. Y'all want us to come to the game. Y'all want us to see the product on the floor. But yet again, we cannot criticize what we see on the floor. When does that right there become the problem or the issue that we see that we want to try to take advantage of? Because that's the main part that we try to alleviate to y'all is we see what interests us. We know what interests us. We know how the game is played. But yet again, we watch men. We watch the men play. So therefore, I don't want to sit up here and just say, oh yeah, man, it's just how it's going to be because this is how women are. And we were like, okay, women want to be like men and get paid like men. We're not like men. You see how it gets controversial already. It's just so controversial as soon as you start the conversation. Is how are you going to deliver it? So therefore, I think you're missing that part of the conversation too. I hope Shannon Sharp somewhere down here brings that up, but
changing that narrative. But that doesn't mean we change our entire sport. That doesn't mean that we change the integrity to which we assemble rosters to go win Olympic gold. That doesn't mean we change how we compete on the floor. And I know you were talking to me about competing like, Sinead, that hard foul wasn't competition. You know what Caitlin said? Caitlin said the next day, this happens in the heat of competition. People lose their cool, but we keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So like, as women, we have, let me tell you something, and Ocho, we have not played for the paychecks. We are playing for the legacy. We are playing for our reputation. Right. We are playing because we are upholding the standard to which women's basketball has dominated, even though so many people have been critical of us. And so when we keep that same energy when it comes to picking the Olympic roster, people are like, oh, you know what? No, what's good for you. Y'all didn't care beforehand, but we are consistent in how we approach the game. I'm telling you, like, I don't know how many times I have to say it, like, for people to understand it. It's hard because, like, today I sit on air and I'm like, oh, I've been in those rooms when I'm about to get cut. You know what I'm saying? I've been in those rooms watching people make their dreams come true. It is a process that is sanctified. It is a process that is honorable. It is a process that Caitlin has accepted herself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think she has much choice.
She doesn't have a choice, but you're right. But she did have a choice to react to so many different things, but look at how she reacted to that one.
Yeah. I think the thing is she was always going to take the high road. They hard fouler. Oh, that's in the heat of the competition. Oh, there are a lot of great, you know, the thing is that she has an image to uphold, and a lot of times saying the right things when you could have easily said the wrong thing. I think that's a part of it. Like you could have been like, hold on, I've come up through the ranks playing 16, 17, under 18. I was the under 20. And hold on. So y'all talk about experience. I've got international experience. Now it's a problem. Your sister. I'm an MVP. I'm a champion. Oh, now what's the excuse now?
Nah, you know what's crazy? Because the conversation was about marketing, and this is how you need to know about marketing. I'm like, bro, we've been suffering from other people trying to market our league and not accepting the authentic nature of the competitors, the athletes that we are right now. You think we don't know about marketing? We've been shaking down the roof to try to get marketed the way that we want to. We want people to see the trash talk. We want people to see the competitive fire. We want people to challenge each other. We want people to see us as the badass female athletes that we are. But now it's like, oh, you guys don't know. We've been fighting to be ourselves.
That's the best argument I done heard from a female so far on that side of the ball. That's the best argument I done heard so far. I am understanding, like, y'all are so fundamental that y'all been asking for things, but yet again, the changes that have came with the game, the marketability people that have came in the game, the Candace Parkers, the Maya Moore, the Lisa Leslies, the Cheryl Birds, the Sabrinas. Oh yeah, y'all know some names. Don't get it twisted. I know some names. But these players that came into the game, came into the league, that changed the game, that brought the faces. What type of marketing did y'all didn't like about that and did like about? See, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, but they're not going to get into because it's not the topic. Yet again, if y'all want to change the game, if y'all want these stuff, y'all will protest behind Caitlin Clark. Hey, put her up on her. We need this y'all need this for female basketball. I understand the structure and how it goes and how y'all been doing it, but y'all got a real opportunity to change the format of the game, period, of how it's viewed. And yes, I guess that does go back into the marketing ship. You got a chance. Let's go. Let's see it.
That was for so long. And finally, society has the eyes to be like, oh, this is women's basketball. Oh, this is hoops. The problem is that some people have come in just through the lens of one player, not understanding how the entire ecosystem works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
part. That's the frustrating part. But we accept it because we understand that growth is necessary, even including all of these growing pains.
The funny thing, when I think about it, obviously me being a new fan to the WNBA and just learning about it, obviously going to a dream game maybe a month ago and seeing a few players play, and now becoming a little bit more knowledgeable about the game in itself, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the trash talk.
How are the vibes in Atlanta? Tell me. How are the vibes in Atlanta?
I've never been to the club. I haven't been to the club since like 1999. But if I had to give an example or an analogy on what it's like, that's what the Dream Game was like. But on top of that, the Dallas Wings and Dream Game was exciting on the court. Forget what was going on off the court, because off the court made what was going on the court that much even better. So I was really excited, and I'm hoping, when we go on our little tour, we can, every city we go to, there's a WNBA team. So I'm hoping we can attend a game so he can get that same experience.
Wait, this is Nightcap, right?
Yes.
So a lot of people see me on air and they understand Shanae's facts and figures. People don't really know me. I don't share myself too much, but I feel like this is the right format for me to share myself. Ocho, you said you haven't been to the club. I'll tell you a story about the club in Atlanta. So you guys know me. I'm like a wholesome lady.
Right. Yes.
Okay, I'm a wholesome lady. I don't do too much. Y'all don't see me outside too much. But I did secure something, so you know how I do.
So you had, you went, I got it. You went, I got okay.
Okay, so this is one of the things. I went to Atlanta, and my teammates, they be moving around, they be outside. And one of our games at that time was like 9 p.m. So we didn't finish until maybe 11. And I was looking on my phone. I was like, y'all, game's over. We got the dub. I was like, man, I'm hungry. I need something to eat. But everything's closed. One of my teammates from I'm from out here. I know where we can go. It's always open. I was like, okay, cool. I just trusted her. Trusted her. Was it Cheetah? Is it called Cheetah? Is that
Magic City?
It wasn't Magic City.
You got the Cheetah right down the street on Spring Street.
Thank you. That's where I went. She said, look, it's always open. I was eating my post-game meal, winked, and then looked up and saw cheeks. Like that was my post-game meal. So when you say you don't go to the club, I don't go to the club either, but I still end up there because it be like that sometimes.
That experience is not. I've been trying to explain it to people.
They getting further off into other subjects, y'all. The whole point of this, and I want people to see and recognize, is the WNBA and the USA Olympics. They're separate, and I can agree with that they're separate. I have no problem of understanding that they're separate. What I have a problem is the fact that you want your, I don't know if it's the patriot that you want to see. Do you want to see people be more USA? I want to say all those things in the same token, but yet again, it's just like, okay, maybe that's going a little too far. Maybe that's not what y'all want to represent. But Caitlin Clark represent a lot of young, a lot of young girls. Caitlin Clark represent the youth, and that's amazing. That's cool, and a lot of parents see that, and now it's starting to make sense to like, wow, yeah, you kind of really want her in the Olympics because yet again, you want your young youth trying to watch the Olympics. You wouldn't mind the age brackets. Yeah, there you go. The age brackets to be younger girls watching. Because I bet you the only time young girls watch the Olympics is what? Do anybody know? I wish I had my papers look all professionally and smart, y'all. But nah, gymnastics is probably the youngest thing. Hey Siri, what's the youngest age you can be in the Olympics?
Athletes under the age of 18 can participate in the games. This is from Wikipedia. For more, say it with this on iPhone.
So 18 is the age you can be to be in the Olympics. Yet again, but all on sports are dominantly ran by females besides gymnastics, track and field, women's basketball. So you kind of really will want, yet again, young eyeballs. Like I say, you got young eyeballs in gymnastics. Why not try to get it in basketball? Caitlin Clark would be the first person to actually move that needle towards that direction of getting more people want to come out here and play basketball so you can go get the best in USA. She said the best. USA barely won exhibition game by buzzer beater. So therefore, you see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so if the competition done got better and exclusive, wouldn't you want to do what it takes to secure that structure?
So according to report,
you see what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want to secure that structure? Now, I want y'all to hear this debate because yet again, this one right here, we get more numbers involved. There are a lot more numbers involved. We got professional analysts that's going to look it up. I could have been looking up Siri, but yet again, I know I had these videos. So we're going to try to get into this one and break it down and see what's up and see, do the numbers match actually what y'all have done for the league?
From Christine Brennan of USA Today, 2 sources indicated that there was concern over how Clark's fans would react to her not getting much playing time in the Olympics. So I got to ask you, gentlemen, did Team USA make the right decision leaving Caitlin Clark off the Olympic roster?
No.
You think it was the wrong decision?
Wrong decision.
Why do you think it was the wrong decision then?
Well, for me, I think don't they always like bring in like the top rookie always make like a Olympic team, like from Christian Laettner to.
So Team USA that year in '92, they had to have one spot for a college player. I think it was between Shaq and Christian Laettner. Laettner, obviously a senior at that point, player of the year, got the nod over Shaq.
They went with the one.
So yet again, here's one definition. Here's one example of a time where they used to hold a spot open for rookies or college players in the USA. You're talking about the men's and I think women, I'm not sure, not 100%, but here's one example right here, y'all.
Who was more popular?
Yeah.
Popular.
He was a little popular.
Yeah. I mean, the Duke thing, but also just the optics of it. He was a graduating senior.
The optics, okay. Yeah. So we you get it. So the optics, the one with the bigger name.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Sounds.
What are you getting at, Mr. Arenas?
So they did it on the women's side?
I don't know. I don't know. That's
the thing. So we're talking about women's basketball, and we can't compare them to the men.
Well, they like to compare them.
But we can't. In this situation, we cannot.
It's the WNBA.
Have they done it before?
WNBA.
Have they done it before?
They go by they.
Have they? I'm asking you a simple question, dog.
And see, this is people get mad when I do this. This is another reason why I don't want to show this part too. People get mad when I do this. Like when you get down to a simple question, and yes, I do bounce around a question on certain people because sometimes there are better ways to explaining yourself, or you didn't let me finish explaining myself in the first place, so therefore let me finish explaining myself. But yet again, this is just pure, yeah.
It's the WNBA.
Have they done it before?
WNBA.
Have they done it before?
They go by they.
I'm asking you a simple question, dog.
I don't know. I never watched it.
Have they?
I never watched the WNBA.
Have they done? Have they?
I never watched the WNBA.
We don't.
Who knows?
So therefore,
I know they said a couple.
So we have researchers here. So have they done it before?
Parker probably made one of them as a rookie, or
yeah, I think she made.
Sure,
I think
she was also snubbed from a squad when
she was snubbed from a squad from the coach.
RM.
Yeah. So have they done it before?
A rookie?
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I think they've done a rookie before.
A rookie?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
2000.
We're.
I didn't want to be one of those.
Well, either way it goes. So let me ask you. So who was she supposed to be over make the team over, Nick? But I'm just saying you got. So I'm finna read the years experience that these girls have.
But
right?
still, you need to have
7 years, 8 years, 5 years, 7 years, 11 years, 10 years, 20 years, 9 years, 6 years, 11 years, 6 years, 9 years of experience playing in the WNBA.
Is this all their first time playing in the Olympics?
No.
So somebody could have been left out.
So therefore, of the girls' experience, the one with the least is Sabrina. Sabrina has 5 years.
Anyway.
Sabrina has 5 years.
Off the Olympic roster.
Hold on, my bad. Let me go back to
Get that point. But my thing is, with the years' experience, the one with the least is Sabrina.
No. I seen Sabrina play. She's cute and she can ball. I'm a guy. I'm gonna keep iterating this. She's cute and she can play. Nigga, I know. No. No, that's not happening. Not today.
Mm-hmm. Is she better than Sabrina?
No.
At this point, no.
At this point, that's what I'm asking. So with the one with the least experience is Sabrina.
Was we ever talking about Sabrina and all them before this?
Yes.
We was talking about the Olympic team. We talked about the last Olympic team. Anybody?
Sabrina more than likely
Anybody care about who got snubbed?
Sabrina more than likely made that one.
I like that argument too. I really want to show y'all this because of the argument. Women can't sit up and say, man, guys don't care about us. They don't argue over us. Here is men arguing over a female sport of why and why not a person should make the team. You should be happy. You should be joyful. Oh, look at these. Look at what they doing. Look how they talking about. Yes, look how we're talking about y'all. Look how we going batshit crazy to want to see a girl so bad. Look how her jersey was the number one thing sold when they hit the shelf. They didn't even touch a shelf.
Okay, like the problem is this.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Is she better than anyone on a team? No.
She's more popular, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's more popular.
Absolutely.
And the thing is this. What is your goal as women basketball players? What is the actual goal here? Like, if the goal is to win gold, to be honest, you guys lost one game since you guys have ever been in the Olympics, all right? And that was in the championship. So let's not throw that in there. The gold is yours. Yeah. Everyone knows that, right? You're going to spank everybody by 65, 40, 30. So when you're saying whoever's on that bench, right, all of those star players on that bench, there's going to be some that don't play,
and
right?
There might be a chance somebody get hurt during, and there might be a spot like it always is.
So winning gold, that's not the issue, right? You're saying millions of people will be mad if she doesn't play a lot. Mm-hmm. Well, that means 1 million people won't be viewing if she's not on the team. So
that's the key answer that we see. This is the problem that we see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the problem that we see right there, the answer. 1 million people is not going to watch.
If she's on a team,
they're watching.
The jersey sales. Do you think you can sell more jerseys without her or with her? Obviously, it's going to be with her.
Absolutely.
USA jersey with her name on it is going to sell.
Everything other than basketball lines up for Caitlin. Everything other than basketball lines up for Caitlin to be on the team.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. So for you guys as a group, what is very important? Because this is not men and women. Men are thinking business. You guys are thinking emotional. Right? You guys think, why does she deserve?
Because not one of them girls is going to go in there and be like, I think she probably should be on. Not one.
No, of course not.
Or nobody can
like
their spot.
When Magic made 92, he didn't deserve to be on the team. He wasn't even in the league. But he was Magic Johnson. So this is the first time we're bringing pros. We need the most popular names the world knows, which was Magic, who was retired. They brung his ass in, right? Bad back Bird, right?
Bad back Bird.
People laying on the ground.
Yeah, people don't know. That was his last games was USA basketball. They brung him because he is the most popular. So 2 people, the most popular, were put on a team, which means 2 players who were probably all NBA didn't get put on a team. And we know one of them because he talks about it all the time, Isaiah, who he was removed for.
Good problem and good answer, good solution. This is everything right here that you need to look at and say, yeah, they had a problem and they fixed it and somebody got mad. Same thing right now. Y'all got everybody on y'all roster to win. Everybody on y'all roster to win. Right now, y'all problem is just to have that other little push for sales. Would they ever be mad to go in these other countries and stuff and see more other country jersey, Chinese, whatever, bing. You don't see too many USAs because, you know what I'm saying, going to the Olympics is expensive. Not too many people even, yet again, care. Oh, Caitlin Clark, let's go get tickets. Where they playing? What country? Doesn't matter. We're going. We out. We got passports. Let's go get passports. I think what they saying is the initiative that people will put in to go look at y'all more than if she's not there. Because yet again, when y'all go play, who's gonna care? Who suffers more? Who suffers more if she do go play? Y'all, that's a good question. Do Indiana Fever suffers because then it messes up her chemistry with the team? Or do USA suffer because she's not on the team to help them go win a goal or go help them sell jerseys or however you look at it? Who really suffers the most? That's a good question to kind of think about and dissect. I never thought of it like that, but yet again, I'm thinking of it right now. Like, who suffers more, the team or the company? I wonder. And then, you know, the coaches, I heard a lot of people looking at the coaches like, yeah.
Magic. Dominique Wilkins was not put on because of Bird. It was the aesthetics, right? Jersey sales. Magic jersey was selling. Bird. So that was the point.
I had one.
And they were trying to get the global effect of. They were trying to get the global. Now it's there.
Not for them.
Not for them. It's not at all. True.
I got a Clark jersey.
Their thing. My thing is, it's.
You heard him say he got a Clark jersey,
right? I didn't even think about like they blow everybody out. So she's gonna play. She's going to get some minutes.
Her to play all the minutes?
No, so she's going to play. So my thing is, they going on is experience, the skill set, and not the popularity part of it. So like I said, everything like to the point we all make, everything lines up for her off the court to be a part of USA basketball this year. But
and that's the thing. That's what
I think they missed.
I'm looking at where you guys are.
For business. That's
what you guys need. Not, you know what I mean? It's like what you need right now is you need global. You need right. You know, that's what I said. When she comes in the game with the 5 minutes left in the game, the arena is gonna cheer. She shoots a half quarter and makes it. What you think they're gonna be posting on this side? Oh, Sabrina's killing. Motherfucker went 1 for 5. But they're gonna show Caitlin. They're gonna show you what she did, which makes it seem like she's out there killing. So you get to run the narrative to make it seem. Because right now, one, we're not going to be watching because most of us never seen it. One,
y'all speak for yourself. I will be supporting.
Offense, because only he's up at 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning, right? When they're going to be playing. For the most part, we're just going to be listening to the highlights and stuff like that. If they show some, other than that, we don't watch it, right? But I know no one's going to buy the jerseys because,
well, I might buy
the person
in jersey.
Who?
Young, Jamie Young.
Oh yeah, because it's young. Yeah. But for the most part, like if she's
Jamie,
her resume right now, she outsold first day her jersey put on sale. She outsold all of Cowboys. Yeah. Right. All of Cowboys in 24 hours. What they did in the whole season. Right.
I mean, it's the Cowboys. I'll be with you.
When she goes into All-Star, if she makes the All-Star game, her All-Star jersey is going to sell, right? If she was on this team, that jersey is going to sell. If they have an alternate jersey, that jersey is going to. So it's more of
and now that you said
money,
my brain is thinking like they missing out on marketing opportunities, overly owners from other because they more in tune that it's I'm with you. I'm with you now, but I just think
all around.
but here's experience that them other women have.
Breaking into a different market in the USA trade and what's going on with the Olympics is saying that's what Caitlin Clark is a credit card that you need to take with you wherever you go. She is. For the WNBA USA women, she is that credit card you need if you're dribbling a basketball. Period. Why not take advantage of that? Use it for what it's there for, not for what you think about. Is that harsh? Is that mean? Is that not what is over? Is that not what is over? Now watch this little video.
So according to a report from Christine Brennan of USA Today, two sources in
whatever. I knew it. Y'all have seen this little video, which normally is gonna,
What I will say is this. You know me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how Miss Jaguar destroys Jill Scott. I was just so curious. And I was like, instead of being curious about myself, I really want to hear this part. Really, Jaguar arrested, but that's a whole hour and 5 minutes. It's like, let's see how she destroyed Jill Scott, because that's crazy. Like, this is what I guess some people would call black hatred too.
Jillian. Just like I know you know how much I hate everything you've done to all of your friends, so-called friends.
Real life. Get your host on, and Jack, bring the phone close to your mic. Give us one question you would ask Jag. One question. Go ahead.
Jag, one question I want to ask Jag.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh.
When is your fucking album coming out?
There you go. There you go. Right.
Do you want an immediate response?
I want to.
When I get them 3 tracks I asked for 2 months ago.
Ball back in your court. Ball back in your court.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah.
So do you feel? And again, because we like to speak in percentages. What percentage of celebrities use their power to get sexual favors, you feel?
85% of them, maybe 90.
God, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's nasty. That's a nasty percentage. But then y'all also hear that once you become up there, you really don't pay for nothing. Once you got the money, once you got the clout, once you in the circle, you don't pay for nothing. You pull up, hey man, I'm coming through this mid-table, sitting down, man. You're not paying for nothing. You're getting the best Lugini. As long as you get a nice little tip, you know what I'm saying? What your tip really is basically still covering for the waitress card, but it goes in the waitress. Everybody get paid, you know what I'm saying? For their hard little extra effort. You didn't have to wait no line. The nastiness, but what you're trained to desire, what you're trained to want to have, what you're trained to want to see, what you're trained to want to be, what you're trained to see when it's your success in your life. These things, it just holds so much accountability. It's just like, wow. We sit down here, poor folks don't barely having it, paycheck to paycheck, mad at the government, racist back and forth. But yet again, you look at these people, celebrities, and I got a friend every day. I'm not paying a celebrity nothing, but you like wrestling. And they're celebrities too. They're rich, whatever, whatever. I don't judge. It's not my place to judge. But you think about the marketing of not marketing, you think about the clout that you carry around you when you're a celebrity.
So is there anyone that that has integrity inside of the music industry?
Yes, there are many people that I know. Unfortunately, most of the ones that I would tell you are dead, or you just wouldn't know them.
And would you say they possess any real power, or are the ones who are more so?
You got to understand how it works.
Okay.
First things first, I'm going to tell you where the whole shit is wrong. When it comes to talent, that is a God-given gift. It doesn't belong to us. It was given to us from source. And guess what? It was given for free. Not one of us who are gifted on this planet have ever had to sign a contract with God for permission to use our gift.
Amen.
Ever. But you got to sign a whole lot of contracts with the devil.
Oh, shit.
Whole lot of contracts. Contract for everything with the devil. Contract for your life. Contract for your death. Contract for what you believe in. Contract to not believe in what you believe in. Better yet, pay you double if you say some shit you know is bullshit. Push it, sell it, make it work. Look at Coco Jones.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? And yet, Tweet can't even give a fair share. She can't.
Listen to what she just said, and I think that's a beautiful analogous of is a person crazy or not. And a lot of people want to say she's crazy, but yet your God-given talent is for free. You don't have to pay for it. But yet again, you pay a lot of contracts to be an artist, to be a rapper, to be a producer, to do all the stuff that you just like to do. You like to make movies. I like the podcast. I really do. Just like we were discussing the other day. What's love? I love doing this. I love speaking about the truth and understanding the facts and trying to make good decisions in life. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to talk about politics, but I do love it that I can get on here with other people and talk about other things. I do like they have opened me that yes, there are times on here, there are other subjects on here that I might need to discuss with my audience because it needs a little light shine on it. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. This is not the perfect show. This is Burn Live. This is Smoke Weed, marijuana keeping us connected. Okay. But I do like how this gift, if this is a gift to spread and share and love everybody that comes on here and we just sit here and have a conversation, then that's what's up. I understand when it's time for somebody to come in my face with a contract that maybe that might be the devil. That's just something I picked up on that I want to carry on as I still try to grow these channels. That's something for real, y'all. That just really hit me like that. And I want to share that with y'all.
Can't even get a fair share.
No, that's right.
Where's Tweet and Coco Jones any different? Or is it just a replacement? Better yet, October London?
Oh, yeah, October London.
Fabulous. What does that do to Raheem Devon's longevity now? Replacement. Little Kim is still alive, can still perform very well, still spit, still write, still hold down the show.
She was doing that little dance that was kind of leaning.
Whatever it is, it's still better than Mary J. Blige.
Hey, I won't. Hey.
Whatever it is. And yet, Onika was invented to replace her.
Invented?
See how this works? Little Kim was invented to guarantee record sales for female artists because even though some of them had gold records, even made it to platinum records, they tailed off or they got swallowed up by predominantly male lineups. It wasn't until sex was introduced that female MCs were considered marketable. Look at Rod Digger's first album, look at her second. Drastically different with styling. B-Girl was what you did if you wanted to be broke and known as a dope-ass lyricist. Female rapper is what you do if you want to get paid. Rhapsody, Sexy Red.
Very good analysis. Yet again, another one that she brings to the table that I think that needs to be looked at. Is just like, that stuff to me is disgusting. And that's sad. That's true. Because when we look at women, y'all are beautiful. We want to hear about the sexy things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad the dude at the barbershop said, yeah, I'd rather listen to a female sing than female rap. She not hard. She not no man. Understandable. Okay. I get it. But girls who got a good vocabulary just like a guy, you can't say they can't spit. Like give a chance. You never know who, what, when, where, why. But yet again, if we're gonna slutify, not even sexualize, if we're gonna slutify the situation, then we have nothing to look at. It's just like looking at a porno.
Can we talk about it? This bitch getting kicked out of speaking at schools for smelling like weed when she's peddling fucking lip gloss named after goddamn venereal diseases. When's the last time you heard about Rhapsody doing TED Talks or clinics? She should be. They won't even give her speaking engagements at college when she's probably smarter than a lot of the professors they have on staff. You know, we could talk about Tierra Whack and why, if they would just let her run, she would have totally replaced Missy and nobody would have ever missed her.
That's before y'all time.
But you got John's baby.
Uh-oh.
Shame you don't let him.
I think that's the Jill Scott part.
Was I wrong? It will happen. Maybe not right now, but it will happen. And you cried and you said, you really believe that? And I said, Jill, I know it.
I told you this part is the Jill part.
Was I wrong? Now, I didn't know you was going to use a nigga that that I was dating, that I was sleeping with. I didn't know he was going to be the vehicle for your happiness. But you got John's baby. Shame you don't let him spend no time with his daddy. He's almost grown now. He'll be able to choose. I don't know, unless you use your pocketbook to keep him on a string like you do every other man in your life. Never trust a bitch that leads with her asshole and her wallet first. You and I are not the same. I enjoy what I do. You feel yourself and find no enjoyment, and we both know that. Terrence Howard at your house while you were still married to Lizelle. He loves me. Shame you didn't.
Damn. Hard. She always going, this is why I watch her now that we got into this Diddy situation. I never really, I used to know of her, heard rumors there when they had her on shorts. Never got this deep, but yet again, when you get into the Diddy case, you know what I'm saying? I knew who to go listen to. I'm like, oh yeah, who's been out here doing it the longest of busting people's heads to the white meat is Miss Jaguar. But to sit back and say she got so much dirt on everybody is like, well, damn.
We know that to be true. Another story I got for you. The day we had to go fix the drywall, and you were asking me which Home Depot could we go to where no one would see us get the patchwork for when Lizelle put you through the fucking wall, bitch.
Ooh, okay. It's getting harsh. Look, it's getting harsh. I guess not harsher than body cams, but shit, it's getting harsh.
You kept forcing the issue of a baby, and he told you, your first husband said, I've seen the way you treat your pets. I'd never trust you with my child. That's what your first husband said about you, bitch. He loves me, maybe not. You can say whatever you want to say about me.
Say whatever y'all want to say, but I can't wait till she goes up here and really take down Jay-Z. For real. That is gonna be the exclusive when she tries to take down this nigga hoe. Cause that's who she wants next.
Me, Jillian. I could say a lot of things about you. I forgave a lot. You came from a long line of lying whores. The shit your mother used to tell you at night, 12, 13 years old, coming into your room, telling you how to suck dick, telling you how it was gonna be so great when you finally could learn how to bust a nut, telling you how to jerk yourself off so you could get into that feeling so you'd be ready for sex. Your mother turned, ooh, bitch. If Blue Bay ain't dead, this might kill her. Everybody know about y'all.
So it sounds like molestation through the parents. Am I getting it correct? Molestation through the parents? Yeah, that's sounds like where we're getting at, for real. And see, that's what I think I said earlier, where this in this industry, when you get up there, it's the pass me down, it's the ritual, it's the passive rites that you go through to say that this is how you're going to do it. If you get up here in this industry, if you're going to be part of the elite, you got to go through some of this. You got to be like this. And they prepare you for like this since you was a kid, and you think this stuff is normal. And then you get people like Miss Jack right here to cussing you out, be like, hold on, I thought it was normal. Yeah, it's not normal. But are we looking to seek help? Is that what we're looking for? Is that what she's looking for? Is that what we need to be looking for her? If this was true, it's true that your parents raped you, got you sexualized ready at a young age for you to come out here and be obese in women as a singer, and you do it. Yeah, that's grooming. And now this is what I say they're trying to do in schools with the LGBTQ movement. This is why every time I grow my channel, I lose because I say stuff like this, and then that one person like, I was with him, but he said that. Now I gotta leave him. Yeah.
Only reason you ain't act a fool in North Philly is because North Philly would have fucked you up. You waited till you got some money and moved out of town to start popping fly and hiring all your friends' ex-boyfriends so you could fuck them and brag about it. Who the fuck would be jealous of you? And who gives a fuck about what comes out of your mouth? What I will say is this. You know me, Jillian. Just like I know you know how much I hate everything you've done to all of your friends. So-called friends. Or should we talk about Plutter? Maybe your fans should know what kind of egomaniac you really are. You fucking tortured a dog over a pair of, what was it, Manolo Blahniks? Your dog, Plutter, who shat in your shoe.
It's like, man, don't it make y'all like want to go look it up? Like, how the fuck can I go look this up? Jill Scott, where is? I know some of y'all that watch this show, y'all got to go probably hit up Jill Scott. Hey, Jill Scott, you gonna let this crazy chick talk about you? But then people are probably saying the streets, because this is streets. They were like, man, why are you putting this girl on? For click or views, or is this stuff true?
He missed you. You were gone all the time. You left him in a cage. You let him out. The nigga got wild. He shat in your shoe. Now, a normal person with a real heart would have cleaned the shoe, taken it to the shoe cleaner, found some way to discipline the dog. But see, you knew that dog was afraid of children. He was a rescue. What did you do, Jillian? You gave Plutter to a family with 6 small kids. That's you, Jill. I remember the day you called me and we were talking, and I said, there's no barking. Where's Plutter? I gave that little motherfucker to a family full of kids. Fuck that bitch. And you laughed and said he should have never shat in your shoe.
That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. It's like you knew you and a dog had a vendetta. You don't like me for real, huh? I'm gonna show you. Damn. Yeah, again, y'all, I don't know if it's true. I just thought I'd hit y'all with one of those Jaguar moments. Have a Jaguar moment.
What I will say is this.
That's I just thought we have one of those. In other news, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what month this is? Pride Month, and this is why I am alluding to this very, very big, heavy debate. I think is important that we at least go over it and discuss it. We may not go over the whole thing. Oops. But we will be going over it. We will be discussing it Pride Month. Why is it so highly important? And stuff like that, man. Just got to get it to the good part. Just got to get it to the good part, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Piers Morgan Show always have some of the best debates, I think, out there, y'all, especially for us to go sit down and discuss. His title is weird to me, too, y'all. Check this title out. Okay, I see it. Where the title? I am a black man if I say I am a black man. Like, who puts that as a debate? This is where he talks about it back down up in here. But we're going to go over pretty much the whole debate if necessary. Then we're going to get into body cams. I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Let's go.
Everything that's been said here so far, I could write an essay about it. I have so much to say. And it's difficult to just respond to literally all of the insane things that have been coming out of your mouths over the last 10 minutes, to be honest.
What was insane?
It would take
anything Riley said.
I do find behind closed doors
What was
quite
insane about
offensive.
anything Riley said? This is what Riley
Listen, can I just reply to Esther first?
You
Because
can.
I don't want to
Everything
disrespect
Riley ever says, people like you go, it's insane. And when I say, what is it she said that's insane?
It's a great question.
You want to move on?
No, I think what she said about how she doesn't agree with it, but whilst also saying, I don't. Well, that's not really
She doesn't
supportive,
have to
is
agree
it?
with you.
It's not supportive.
She
But
doesn't
why
have to
does
agree with you.
everyone need to support
They
something
don't.
that
They don't. But let me just try and make one single point, if
It's
I
not
can.
compulsory to
Please make a
support
point.
anybody.
It's not that these concerns that Riley raises aren't important, or that women's safety isn't important. All of that is important. And what happened to Riley, it's an important story that we should listen to. Everyone should. And the left shouldn't be attacking you for that. That literally shouldn't happen. No one should be attacking anyone. We
Okay.
should listen with empathy.
Yes.
But I think the issue occurs when we look at abuse rates in America for women, right? It's 1 in 3 women that are abused by men in America. You haven't commented on that. You haven't commented on abortion. You haven't commented on so many things. Trump discussing that it's okay to grab a woman's pussy. You don't make comments on those issues. And those issues are affecting more women than a trans woman in a changing room, because there aren't that many. There's only 700,000 trans women in America.
So because
they
Riley-
can't all be abusing women. That would be insane. They're busy.
All right, I'll let Riley answer that herself.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why for this, though. The truth of the matter is that, thank you. The truth of the matter is that there's always this conversation about the woke group, the far left group that's pushing an agenda. But we got to be real about the people like her who's pushing a far right agenda that oftentimes is fixated on coming after people of color,
What are you
coming
talking
after
about,
queer
far
people,
right?
and also pushing an agenda that
Ernest, when
the
did
same
Riley
way that I'm
Gaines
like, what do you
be
mean by
far
woke?
right?
You don't even know what woke means.
Hold on.
You don't even know
Okay,
what
that's
woke
fine.
means, right?
That's
It's
fine.
the-
Can I
it's
just
the
ask you a
rhetoric
question?
that
Can I
you
just
use.
ask you a question?
And that's fine.
Hold on, Ernest.
right?
Can I ask you a question just to clarify, because I'm none the wiser? Define
Sure.
far right. What's the definition of far right?
Far right are people that are pushing homophobic, transphobic views, misprescribing, misdefining terms such as woke. None of you all seem to really know what woke means, but you like to use it.
I wrote
in
a book
five
about
seconds.
it.
That's not a
So if you're going to
definition.
use
I
woke
literally
in
wrote a
5
book
seconds,
people you disagree with.
I'm going to call
That's
you all
far right to
far
you.
right
People you disagree with.
conservatives.
Wait, see,
Like, you
okay,
calling
hang on.
No, it's the same thing with
Hang
left.
on.
Anybody you don't agree with, you call woke. So if you're gonna call anyone you don't agree with woke or extreme or lefty,
Yeah,
then
literally.
I'm
I don't
gonna
even know
call
what that
you all
word
that.
means.
I'm gonna call you
Let me
all
say
that.
something.
It's the past tense.
You saying that I'm
Like I
a
said.
far-right homophobe. My response to that is saying that men can identify as women, and lesbians who don't want to date these men who identify as women. That is homophobic. You are using lesbians as your political pawn, and that's sick. Lesbians don't want this
Riley, you've just come out with that from
So
nowhere.
why are
That
you
wasn't
calling it a
anywhere.
political pawn?
That wasn't
Why
part
are
of
you
this
calling it a
discussion.
political
Where's that come
pawn?
from?
Because he called me a homophobe, and I'm sitting here saying I'm fighting for
Well,
the
I
sex-based
think
rights of lesbians,
We
of
get
women.
emotional about this, and we're right to.
Get emotional about a lot
you're
of things.
discussing our
Why-
rights.
How
and it
do
is
you
upsetting.
conflate? How do you conflate?
Hang on,
how do you
please don't
conflate
talk over each other.
transphobia
Hang on,
with
hang on.
fighting for
Ernest,
women's
Ernest, hang on.
rights?
Don't talk over each other, because otherwise you can't hear what's going on.
Yes.
You see, James, it seems to me because you showed zero support for Riley's
That's
campaign.
not actually what happened. I just showed some
No,
support.
I'm talking about her campaign. You wanted to campaign about everything, but she's actually chosen the one that has directly impacted
No,
her
my
life.
question is,
No, hang
why
on.
aren't you
I haven't asked you
concerned
the
about
question.
that too? Well, let's ask Riley if she
I'm
is
about
concerned
to
about
She
that.
hasn't been
you.
hit by a man, James.
No, I'm going to come to that, but she's not here to talk about abuse of women. She's talking about the infringement on women's rights to fairness and equality in women's sport, which she herself has personally suffered from, right? Now, you have shown zero support for
That's
any
not
women
true.
like Riley Gaines.
That's not true. I just said it's an important
literally
story.
said
that
in
we,
sport-
I literally said it's an important story that
Sorry,
we need to
last
listen
week
to.
you
That's
said
what I
it-
said.
last week you
Piers,
lit-
I literally just said 2 minutes ago it's an important story.
If I
that
may
we need to
remind
listen
you,
to.
I know a week is a long time in James Barr's memory lapse, but
Well, it was over a week because she's been on holiday.
Last week, I had 3 days off. Last week, you said that the Olympics should be gender neutral.
Well, I still think it would solve a lot of problems.
It would solve zero problems.
It would solve so
and that
many
shows,
problems.
And my point, and
I'm not a sports commentator. I don't know sport.
Oh,
but I'm
come
telling you,
on,
I think we
James.
should listen to Riley's story. But my issue is not the story or the concern. My issue is that it's the only concern. And then when we drill it down,
it's literally
and
her
say,
campaign.
What do you think about abortion rights in America? What do you think about what Trump says? You don't want to comment on.
What do you think about the Uyghur Muslims in China?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's her truth.
What have you tweeted about the Uyghur Muslims? You haven't. So you're a bloody hypocrite. So
I'm not a hypocrite, but I'm saying
not everyone
that's why I'm trying to explain why the left get upset. It's because we're looking at it and going, the only thing you're bringing up is trans.
Let me bring in Riley. Let's try and get some order here. This is exactly my
issue. The
Ernest. Wait a moment, please.
The hypocrisy is.
Wait a moment, Ernest.
So left this person, so I guess this guy right here, which, you know, the t-shirt and the jacket open, you know, Sean Bear, nothing, is basically saying that only having one concern makes you a far right because it's not the none other concerns that has to do with women and abuse and Trump and other subjects like that. My black guy in the middle is saying that far right is everybody that blames people and just call them woke without really defining the meaning of woke. Okay. The reason I love picking this show a lot, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all see how diverse it is on this show when it comes to certain topics. So therefore, you get a different point of view of how people look at things. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to say nobody's wrong, nobody's right. I just like to see and discuss how people really think and operate. Like, okay, that's your point of view. There's nothing wrong with that. I might think it's a little off. I might think that, you know what I'm saying, you're excluding things, but he's just like, yeah, you're just excluding all this. So why? And you want to hear her other points on other things. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And Piers Morgan should actually, you know what, should actually let Miss Riley speak on that and like, hey, you know what do you speak on that stuff real quick? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just a quick shut up.
Riley, here's my point. We've just seen right there the hypocrisy.
It's not
right there, right?
I'm trying to explain.
When I say to James Barr, why don't you talk about Uyghur Muslims oppression? Why should I
talk about Uyghur Muslims?
Why should I? I do.
Right.
Why should I? He doesn't. But he wants you to talk about all these other issues.
No, I don't. I am trying to explain why we get upset. It's because we look at it and we go, "Why is J.K. Rowling only concerned about this one thing?"
She's not only
really
concerned about that. She tweets about a lot of stuff. Let me bring in Riley. You'd be very patient.
I think it's entirely disingenuous to say that this is the only issue that I care about. I spend majority of my time advocating for this issue, but that's not to say that I don't speak on other issues. A big campaign of mine and what I am advocating for now is women in prisons, women who are most of the time victims of domestic assault, domestic abuse, to which your point, I will say any form of sexual violence, any form of domestic violence that women face is entirely wrong and should be denounced, and those who commit it should be criminalized. But a large push right now is for fighting for these women in prisons, incarcerated women. They still deserve sex-based protections and their rights too.
But it always comes back to this one issue, which only affects less women than the major.
Does that make it? Does that make it?
It doesn't make it wrong, and it's okay that that's wrong.
Let me bring in.
Explaining why we get upset.
Right.
Don't talk over each other, Ernest.
Right. Yes. The point I'm making is that that's exactly the point I was trying to make earlier, is that while she cares about other issues that are very important, and I agree with her on several of those issues, she's being platformed only when it comes to particular issues that are divisive, that are transphobic, that do not show the full nuance of her explored interest.
It's not transphobic to think 6 foot 4 inch biological males should not be competing against women.
With Pride Month? Why is this being conflated with Pride Month, Piers? Why?
It's not being conflated.
Why is she here talking about, why is she in the conversation around Pride Month?
She wasn't. She was in a conversation about her book, which then led to a conversation about Pride Month.
But she's also in a conversation about Pride Month. Why is there a conflation there?
Pride Month affects
because it goes aligned with your far right agenda. And
Why
that's why you're bothered.
She's not far right.
That's the issue that we're talking about this panel.
I think he's talking about
Ernest, let me ask you. Ernest, why do we have to have... I want to ask Ernest a question. Why do we have to have a month of Pride?
Go ahead.
Why?
Because the reason why is because it's people like you who don't understand why we really have it. It's not really about sexuality. It's about allowing people who are like myself, who don't feel like they're being represented or being protected in a world and a society where people like Riley gets a platform to spew misinformation.
What's the misinformation?
Representation.
What's the
important.
misinformation, Ernest?
The misinformation about gender.
Tell me one thing she said. Tell me one thing she said that's wrong.
Weaponizing transgender people.
Tell me one thing she said, Ernest, that's wrong.
That is just the biggest.
Ernest.
And I just said that.
Ernest.
And I just said it.
I think it's the vibe.
I want you
right?
to correct one thing she said that was wrong.
Can you hear?
Yeah, answer me.
So, transgender people's existence does not threaten the existence of women.
No one has said that. Nobody said that.
But it is the vibe, though, isn't it?
Hang on. No.
That is the vibe of this whole thing.
No.
It is, though. That's definitely the vibe. I'd say that's the vibe of your whole channel, actually.
Ernest, nobody has ever
That's
said
the
that.
vibe.
No one said that.
It's the vibe.
I support trans rights,
Ask her the
fairness, and
question,
equality.
does she believe that, though?
You cannot think of a single thing.
Ask her that.
All right, I'm asking you
Ask
one
her.
more time. Tell me one thing Riley
ask her.
Gaines has said, this far-right lunatic who's lying, apparently. Tell me one thing she said that is actually factually untrue.
Like I said before, trying to position
You can't answer, can
and
you?
over-index transgender people in sports. I said it again. Over-indexing the role of transgender people in sports as if it poses a threat to cisgender women.
Cisgender.
That's
I've got a
BS.
question for you, then, Ernest. Why aren't we seeing women infiltrate into men's sport?
Yeah, of course we're not. Because they can't compete. You don't see any trans men going into men's sport, do you? Because they can't. They'd lose.
And I don't...
Ernest,
I'm trying to figure out what are you trying to say?
There aren't. There are no trans men competing at a high level in men's
women are not
sport.
women.
It doesn't happen.
No,
It doesn't exist.
trans women are not.
No, I want to hear this.
Trans women are
She
men.
does not believe that transgender women are women.
Because they're not.
They're not.
For the love
Let's
of
go.
God,
I
they're
don't
not.
think we should get into
They
that
are not.
because
And
honestly,
they
I find that
and for,
offensive.
transphobia is
stop,
here.
please stop
There you
abusing
go.
women by calling us cisgender. Women are just women, right? Anything else?
So
you can
see how she
add on
said
the
abusing
embellishments
women?
to it.
So she
They
does
are-
not.
That
She
doesn't
does
make
not
you a
consider
woman.
trans
I can't
women.
believe we have to have this
women.
You know where this
and
takes
she
you,
considers
Ernest?
abusing.
Ernest.
These are far.
Ernest.
These are far. These are
Well, you mean
far right talking
biological
points.
reality is
Ernest,
far
you know
right?
where
Is
this-
that it?
That's not even far right. I heard left say the same thing. Go in the hood and talk to somebody in the hood and ask them the same thing. Boy, you're gonna be ashamed of yourself that your hood gonna be agreeing with people like this. And it's crazy, y'all. So sit back and enjoy the debate. This is crazy. That you talking about a whole man that wants to be a woman. We have to acknowledge them as a woman. When they abuse women, because it has happened in the sports, that's where we saying they crossed the line. Go do everything else you want to do as a woman, be a woman, but don't come into the sport part of it. Is that too? I guess that's too much to ask. And it's offensive and it's hurt. And if my boy right here would have just dropped a tear, it would have showed more of a concern, or y'all just trying to push an agenda for a paycheck.
Here's what
Hey,
is my...
Ernest, if I'm a transphobe, then you are a misogynist.
And you're complaining with Pride Month.
That's complete nonsense. The Ovarian Cancer UK.
So defending
Hang
transgender
on,
women
Ernest,
and
keep
defending
quiet for a
women
moment.
overall is putting you in a
Ernest, please
position
stop
to call it
talking.
misogyny.
I'm reading something.
I love you, Ernest.
The Ovarian Cancer UK tweeted today.
Love you too.
Did you know that anyone with ovaries, regardless of gender identity, can be at risk for ovarian cancer? Let's raise awareness by asking, can men get ovarian cancer? James Barr, men can't get ovarian cancer because men don't have ovaries. What is a leading cancer charity doing asking this stupid question?
What are you doing attacking a charity?
Because I think that is attacking women.
Why are you attacking a
Well,
charity?
I'll tell you why. Because a woman then actually messaged me who has terminal ovarian cancer, who says the idea of being on a tiny ward with somebody identifying as a woman next to her who actually has a penis and is a man right, fills her with utter horror
because of
as
all
she
the
faces
nonsense
her last few
and
months
fear
of life.
mongering that this platform is creating.
No, she's a woman. Doesn't want to be around men.
Listen to me.
When she's dying.
Listen to me.
In an ovarian cancer.
If I decide to drink oat milk, that doesn't mean that actual milk is no longer is being threatened. Okay, and in this case, this charity want to raise awareness about maybe 1%, if that, of people that could suffer from ovarian cancer.
So how many men? Okay, let me ask you. How many men have ovaries?
I have no idea, Piers. I'm not in that situation.
How many?
But they put it in their tweet. If you read it properly, it actually says what the statistics are.
No
It
men.
does say.
No men have ovaries.
Well, according
no
to
women.
a charity that work in this field, they do.
Men
So why
have
don't you take it up with the
ovaries.
charity?
No women have penises.
Well, according to the charity, who I think probably know more about ovaries than you do,
They
because
clearly
you aren't a
don't.
woman, Piers.
They
neither am
clearly
I.
don't.
Sorry, look, you know so much about women. Your wife took a 2-week break from you, so I don't know why we're listening to you talking about
What?
women constantly. Can we just get back to the fact that they are trying to help someone?
My wife did what, did you say?
Didn't you have a sabbatical from each other?
No, it was actually a lot longer than 2 weeks.
Was it?
Yeah.
How
I
long was it?
recommend it warmly with us. I wouldn't mind
Okay.
one from you. Let me bring Riley back in. Riley,
Oh
this is
my
the
gosh.
trouble. When you ask
It's
specific
very
questions,
obvious- it's very
Ernest, stop
obvious that
shouting.
Everybody, the conversation is clear.
Yes, go on, go on,
okay,
Ernest.
so I got to be quiet. But
Go on, Ernest.
In a nutshell, the larger point I'm making here is that the reason why I'm saying transphobia is because it's clear on this panel that a lot of you on this panel believe that there is only one type of woman, which is cisgender women, and anyone else does not prescribe to that definition for you all.
No,
and in
here's
my
what-
opinion,
no,
that
no.
is transphobic.
Here's what I
you only
believe.
believe that
Let me
cisgender
answer,
women
Ernest.
are women, and everyone
Okay,
else
are there different
is
types
not
of black
included in the
people?
conversation.
Or is black just black?
It's called diaspora.
That's
You
because
don't know that?
because black
Caribbeans,
is just
Jamaicans.
black. Just like there's no such thing as cisgender and transgender. There are just women. You can embellish your titles whatever you want.
Why are you
and
conflating
walk
race
down the
with
street
gender?
in a
Let
Let me ask you this, Ernest. Ernest, let me ask you this.
Why are you conflating race with gender?
Hang on, don't all shout. Ernest, let me ask you this. If I now identify as a black man, am I a black man?
Why are you conflating race with gender?
I'm
Pierce?
just
It's not the
asking you a
same
question,
thing.
Ernest.
That's intellectually dishonest.
If I identify
That's intellectually dishonest.
maybe, but it's a question you don't want to answer, isn't it? If self-identity is limitless,
Because
I'm
race is
now a
not
black
the same
man
as gender.
called Ernest.
Because race
Am
is not
I?
the same as gender.
Am I a black man if I say I'm a black man?
Say it again.
Am I a black man if I
Listen,
say I'm a black
you
man?
can be.
Am I?
No, because you're a
Okay.
white man. Because
Thank you.
it's race.
So you don't
because race
respect
is not
my
the same as
rights
gender.
to identify as a black man, do you? Do you think it's ridiculous?
You can identify as a black man. You can identify as a black man, Pierce, but I know you lean on white privilege more than anything else.
Okay,
But
just
you
to be
wouldn't if
clear,
you wanted to.
you wouldn't respect my
So don't
rights
even
to
be
identify as a.
intellectually
You don't respect my rights to identify as a black man. In fact, you think it's ridiculous, don't you, Ernest?
You could, Pierce, you could if you wanted to. And
Yeah,
the reality is,
would
that
you
in
respect
society,
me,
a white
Ernest?
man like you
Would you
can
respect
identify
me?
as black.
Would you
and
respect
not,
me?
And not be
So yes, he's agreeing, and Pierce is trying to make him look ridiculous, which is going too far overboard. And this whole conversation about men coming down into women's sports, dominating and abusing the rights of women and taking away privileges and scholarships and stuff like that. It's the little itty bitty things that's overlooked in a situation like this, or what they're bringing up and what they're arguing about is the problem. And then you want to have a whole Pride Month. Man, if I'm not mistaken, y'all got 2 different Pride months in a year than where y'all celebrate this stuff and have parades and stuff. And, you know, if you would just ask, and simple like this, if y'all still want to have Pride Month, can y'all just take the little nastiness dressing away all in the streets and stuff, just put on some normalized clothes, just like you got a suit and tie and stuff like that. Just some average regular clothes. Not butt naked running like y'all going for the porno award show. That's the problem. That's really what started all of this in the first damn place, is that it seemed like when you see this, it's like a damn porno show when you going on there. And is it worth it? Is it really worth the time and effort to see some nasty and nudity and, like, come on, man. Come on. Then we show you videos. See, this is the part where they should show videos of actual transgender people, karate, basketball, where it's just little accidents. Volleyball, I think it's 2 accidents in volleyball to where, you know what I'm saying? Then you got teams that want to quit because they feel like it's not fair.
Refer to me as
in
a
the
black
same way
man.
that a transgender person would.
Would you respect me and refer to me
Say
as
it
a black
again?
man? Would you respect me and refer to me as a black man? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you, Ernest. Okay, let's move on to something else. This is
the point is
no,
moot.
Ernest,
Like,
you had
that
your
is
chance.
the
You had your
dumbest
chance.
example
Ernest, you had your
ever.
chance. Obviously,
Come on,
you wouldn't accept it because I'm not black.
You didn't even post a black square.
I'm not a
Piers.
black man. But you know what? Let's move on. Let's move on to some other
You don't want to be a
lunatics.
black man, Pierce.
Let's
You
move
don't
on
want
to
to be black.
All right, calm down, Ernest. Let's move on to Ali
Pussy
Baldwin.
doesn't want to be black, Pierce.
I want to move on to Ali Baldwin and one of the most grotesque promo videos, I think, in reality TV history. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Ilaria Baldwin.
And I'm Alec Baldwin.
And we have an announcement to make.
Good God, no.
No, definitely not. We're done having kids. This is about our show.
We're inviting you into our home to experience the ups and downs, the good, the bad, the wild, and the crazy. We say we are the Baldwins.
No, we are the Baldwins. All that is it.
Here we are. 1, 2, 3.
We are the Baldwins.
And we're coming to TLC. Yeah.
So I have 2 thoughts we're going to be quick on this debate. I have 2 thoughts about this, Esther. One is...
Yeah, we're not getting into that. That ain't happening. Nope. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. Oh, so that new Black Ops 6 is out, huh? Okay. I guess we're going right to the middle because it's just when you see the first 3, it's just like, which one? My boy had a Sprint store. Sprint ain't been around in so long. So this is, oh no, that's at the airline. At the airport. But nope, we want to go to the guy that's acting ridiculous.
You need more training. I need more training. You need sacrifice. You got a mental problem. He said he's gonna catch a body. Everything recorded. Him right here. He said he's gonna catch a body out here. Everything he came out to me with the stick.
On August 23rd, 2020, police officers on patrol in Chicago made the abrupt decision to detain a young man by the name of Leroy Kennedy. One moment Leroy was going about his day, and the next, he was being tackled, his face ground into the pavement. He was resisting arrest, officers would later inform him. But the original reason they stopped him seemed to mystify everyone, including the officers themselves, who seemed intent on behaving unprofessionally throughout the encounter. Right away, we're situated in the middle of a chaotic scene fueled by an incensed mob. They've just witnessed a violent incident instigated by the police themselves.
Hey, no, chill out. You got we'll roll your. We'll roll your. We just you. Take the. Come on, we'll roll your. No, you just bust. Okay, you just bust. You playing, bro. You playing, bro. You playing, bro. You playing. Helping you. Helping you. You just this face up like that. Man, you just this face up. You was trying to fight me. Man, you was trying to fight them. You want my head. God, you touching me for no reason, bro. I ain't got shit on you, bro. I ain't take off when I walk, though. I ain't run, I walk, though. On my little criminal. Stop pushing him, bro. I'm gonna get some medical attention, bro.
You might expect that once Leroy is in the back of the squad car, his defenders will disperse. However, this seems to have the exact opposite effect.
Bro, back up, back up. I'll be back. Back up.
I sure was finna add, like, where the heck OG come in? Where you come in? What you finna do? Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. You, number one, move. This situation is over escalated. Escalated over. No, over escalated.
Back up. I'll be back. Back up. Like that. Back up. I got ambulance coming for him. Back up.
The chaotic scene has quickly evolved to what appears to be a standoff between officers and civilians, the officer having put his hands around Leroy's neck and having thrown him to the ground.
Boy, it's the screenshot for me.
The chaotic scene has quickly evolved to what appears to be a standoff between officers and civilians. The officer.
Yeah, it's the screenshot for me right here, homie. I feel it. Everybody witnessed this. They probably seen him.
Officer having put his hands around Leroy's neck and having thrown him to the ground definitely doesn't appear to have been warranted. While exercising force against a fleeing suspect is allowed, so long as the force is reasonable under the circumstances, Leroy didn't appear to have been a fleeing suspect. He also didn't appear to have been resisting, nor did it seem he had any weapons on his person. There must be specific, articulable facts to support the exercise of force, and here we aren't seeing any.
Give me some space. I'm trying to get medical attention, bro. Because you did. It is what it is. Ain't no that's why we don't like y'all. Kill y'all. I hate y'all. My face up, bro. I ain't got bro. I have nothing. No arms. Why y'all? Bro, I walked bro. I walked bro. Did you move my hands? Bro, you want to search me, bro? I'll have about the top of you search. You can search me hands down, everything. I don't have nothing. Handling in the cuffs. Take control now. I got you. And now the second, take it to second. Handling in the cuffs. I got 10 handling. Take it to second.
It also doesn't help that more police are joining the scene by the minute. It's hard to say who's most upset, Leroy, the crowd, or the police. One of the officers who participated in the arrest appears to be particularly agitated and takes it out on the crowd.
Let's go then. Take that 140-pound ass. Right. 140 pounds. Take that.
Stuff like this, and this is where you got the freedom of speech and freedom of words, so therefore you can't let nobody provoke you no matter what, especially when you hold a badge. And yet again, I say this over and over again, when you hold that badge, we hold you to a higher accountability. We already know this situation. Well, we talking about Chicago, so let me shut up. Let me shut up. This is Chicago.
He wasn't like that when he was just out here. He was not like that. He was not like that. He said he got his own.
Boy, putting on gloves and everything.
I appreciate you guys. Stay right there. That's fine. Why you getting all tough and down like that? Sticks. You picking up sticks? That man was not like that. Me just slammed on his head. We did. We know. We're not lying about it. Right. Oh, what the fuck? We start fighting around. He jumped through the gate. Try to talk to him.
Y'all getting too close. But yet again, in the same situation, y'all, if somebody walked up on you, you have something to protect yourself, you're going to pull it out too. Don't walk up on me. Flat out. That's just like human body code nature.
He did. I understand. But Buddy was coming up behind him. Okay? Trying to pull him away. It's on camera. It's on camera.
What's the issue?
Hey, the officer continues shouting insults out the window.
Make more than you, bro. Running.
I think this ain't really going nowhere. Like, I know I'm gonna start. Well, I'll be. Where is all the? Well, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
Got one running with a gun. Got a man running with a gun.
At approximately 1 a.m. on Saturday, June 24th, 2023, near 5th Street in Idaho, Boise Police Department was investigating a situation involving individuals and a vehicle involved in what officers believed were gang activity and/or narcotics sales. Officers identified the owner of the vehicle.
This street looks so familiar, like we've seen it in the video before.
As Mario Garza, 26. Boise police officers observed Garza, and 22 years old, Peyton Wasson, next to a vehicle in a parking lot at the corner of 5th Street and Idaho Street.
Nope.
Wasson and Garza walked away from the vehicle to a nearby bar. With Wasson and Garza away, Corporal Holland approached the vehicle and observed and photographed a handgun in plain view under the front passenger seat. A firearm located in the vehicle of a parolee constitutes a parole violation. Officer observed Wasson and Garza in the bar area of downtown Boise. Officer note that Wasson is wearing clothing consistent with gang affiliations and is involved in suspected drug deals. Wasson and Garza were observed by law enforcement entering the bar. During this time, Garza's probation and parole officer requested BPD conduct a search of Garza's vehicle in person. Officers planned to detain Garza and Wasson when they returned to the vehicle. After approximately an hour, Wasson and Garza returned to the vehicle accompanied by a woman. Corporal Holland saw Wasson retrieve property from the vehicle, as well as something off the floorboard, which Wasson placed in his waistband. At approximately 2:12 a.m., officers attempted to contact Garza and Wasson, but Wasson fled on foot toward the 5th Street and pulled out a firearm from his waistband.
Your incident. Hey, don't move. Police, don't move. Don't move. You got one running. Do not move. Sit on the ground. Sit on the ground, both of you, right now. You got one running with a gun. You got a man running with a gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Shots fired. Shots fired. Hey, bro, get your hands out of your pockets. Right fucking now. Don't fucking reach. Don't fucking reach. Drop it. Drop the fucking gun. Drop it. You're gonna get fucking shot. Shots fired.
You got a gun right here. Gun right here. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just drop the
Officer observes Wasson threaten bystander with firearm.
fucking gun. Drop it. You're gonna get.
Boy, you was asking for it. Try to go, try to turn around, and then pop one so you get a little distance. That's when you try to pop a police and you try to get a little extra distance. That's not happening. They got protection. Y'all ain't got.
Oh, I think it's in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my neighbors do all the time they were fighting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we called them back, I guess. Okay.
Let me tell her.
Okay, yeah. I'll go see what's going on. So it's a back house or a back room? Hi.
Hi.
You call us?
Yeah, but I have some. He had already left. No, sí es, no es, no.
¿Cómo que no es?
No, sí, pero yeah, he's just
Who's
gonna
that?
get clothes. My son and his dad, he's just gonna get clothes. He's gonna leave right now.
So who you call the cops on?
On him, but I didn't know he was coming to get clothes. But he's gonna leave right now.
Pero no que ya
Anything
no
happen?
vivía aquí.
No. Huh?
Let me talk to him. Start over here for a second. What's his name?
Pete.
Pete. Hey, Pete. It's the police. What's going on, man? Hey, let me talk to you real quick. You're not under arrest. That's the thing. Let me talk to you about the situation. That way, in the future, you don't get arrested, all right? Come on. Listen, you're not under arrest, dude. Listen, come on. Hey, come on. Listen, dude, I'm not. Listen, dude. Listen, I'm going to talk to you right now, okay? I'm not going to handcuff you. Just stand over here so I can talk to you. Listen, dude. It's either you come over here and talk to him or go and grab you and bring you outside. Dude, really? I'm telling you right now. Come here so I can talk to you about the situation, and then we're done. No, over here, away from the door. Away from the door. Go over here. No. Listen to me, man. I'm not gonna tell you again. Okay. If I go and grab you,
you're not gonna grab me, dude. Look, dude, I don't want no problems with you.
Okay, so just come over here away from the door so I can talk to you, and we'll go from there. All right? That's it. I'm not gonna go inside. You just stand right there, so I can talk to you about whatever's going on.
You give me your word.
I'm giving you my word, dude.
As a man.
I'm giving you my word. Stand over here and we'll talk. I don't want you by that door because I don't know what's inside. I don't know who's in there. Stand away from right here. Come on.
Give me the leash for the dog.
That's it. Come on.
I'll stand right here, man.
Over here, look. Wait. Come stand over here. Look between these two doors right here. Look between these two doors. I already told you. I said, look, I'm not saying it for failure. Between these two doors, I'm not even saying over here. Just here so I can talk to you, and you're not anywhere near that door, and then I'll talk to you about what's going on. Okay, that's it.
If you're gonna shoot me, then shoot me. Or
no one's gonna shoot you, bro. Stop being dramatic. Stand over here.
I'm not being mad. I'm being serious.
No one's gonna shoot you.
I'm as serious as you are.
You're not. Trust me, because if I want to go grab you, I can.
You can't. Anybody can tell me that this dude is being calm. Dude is nervous and petrified. You know what I'm saying? He's not even trying to see if he got a warrant. Most of the time, they'll be like, all right, dude must got a warrant or something. You know, come on. Come on now.
You can't stop me. Okay, I promise you that.
I'm gonna arrest you.
I promise you that. Look, I don't know who's in there, so stand over here. There's somebody in there, right?
Yes, my son's
okay, come stand over here. Hey, do me a favor, just stay over, okay? Just stand right here. Stand right here so I can talk to you.
Did you talk to me?
Stand right here so I can talk to you. Stand right here.
Give me the leash for the dog.
Just stand right there.
I'm here to see you.
All right, I'm done talking. I'm done.
Please.
What are you grabbing?
Please. I'm not grabbing. Please, man. Hey, put your hands up right now.
They're not gonna arrest you. They're just gonna they just want to talk to you.
You're done because I told you.
They just want to talk to you.
Back up out of the
Don't pull anything out. Don't pull anything out.
You're gonna shoot me with this. You shoot me.
You should have done that.
No. I'm not gonna get married. Get in the restroom. Please, man. Don't. You're gonna have to close the door. Close that door. Close that door. You're gonna have to fucking shoot me.
No one's gonna shoot you.
No, you're gonna have to shoot me, dude. You're gonna have to kill me.
I've only been doing this, watching these cop videos for about, a week or two? Maybe 3 weeks. Definitely have came to the conclusion when they say you're going to have to shoot me and all that, shoot me. Yeah, it's about to go down. makes me wonder, like, at this point, at this time, what is pumping through your mind? Dude said I wanted to talk to you, wasn't gonna get arrested. It's like, yes, you gotta say, like, yeah, you must have been dealing with crooked cops before. It must have been a crooked cop before. If I'm not finna take the time out to understand that it was probably a crooked cop somewhere that he's been dealing with that he don't want to deal with, he was tired of dealing with that, then yeah, we got a problem. Because that's really what it is.
You're gonna have to get out. You weren't gonna go to jail. No, look, you're telling me you're not willing, but now I am. You're not behaving. That's why. No way. Just stand over here. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. If you're gonna shoot me, you shoot me, man. Nobody wants to shoot you. You can't, but you want to put me in jail? I don't want to go to jail. All I wanted to do was talk to you. You're talking to me. We're talking. I told you. I'm not gonna. Look, right. I'm gonna put this back real quick. No, man. Please, man. What are you grabbing? My wallet. What are you grabbing, man? Look it. Let go. Look it. Let me see your hand.
Put your hands out right now. If you don't,
let me see your hand.
I will fucking tase you, dude. And it's gonna hurt.
You're gonna shoot me.
All right.
See, right here, and if I'm thinking that he's finna shoot and bang, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? You come a threat because yet again, your hand is behind you. I can't see it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm scared because I don't know what you're finna do.
You have to shoot me, dude. I'm not. Because I don't want to go to jail, and I'm not gonna go to jail. And
this is the problem. The more Adam 11, be advised, we're gonna be in the back house, so it's gonna be in the back of the property.
The more you don't comply, the worse it gets for you. All you had to do is stand over here. That's it. You're gonna put me in handcuffs. I wasn't. I don't want to do this. Don't do it. Hey, don't do it, dude. You're gonna have to. Don't. You're gonna make me do this, huh? Don't fucking do this. Don't come up. I'm gonna take you, dude. Don't fucking do this. Don't No, man. Shut.
Boy, you almost shot that nigga in the head. Trying to fire back.
No, man. Shut. Man, fucking don't.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Usher needs help. Shots fired. Usher needs
You set me up. Get out of the house right now! You set me up, dude. You got the house up, huh? Why you do this? I complain. Why you do this to me, dude? Why you do Stop me, dude. Why you?
He said, "Why you do this to me, dude? Why you do this to me?"
Why the fuck? Here, get in here! I got shot. Watch my back. Watch the back. Don't nobody got shot or not.
Boy, they be having some exclusive.
So you got.
So man.
How are you? What's your name, bud?
Right? Yeah.
What's wrong? You get a warrant, I think, buddy.
Yeah. Who's gonna?
Man, for one, y'all, why his camera way down here? No homo. Why are we looking at this girl, coochie, and his dick? Why? The fuck is wrong with your camera, man?
Can I handle that?
All right. You cool? We're going to confirm it real quick, and then I'll let you know, all right?
Can I call somebody?
Yeah. But I'm going to put you in handcuffs real quick, all right?
Let's just step on this side of him.
No. Just hold on. I'm not gonna see this. I promise I'm not gonna see this.
Hey, sis, call somebody, bro. Call my girl. You get out of my pocket. I forgot her number.
I'll get it for you.
You got it?
Just walk my. Cool.
I wonder which one of them niggas said it, dog. They rolling a blunt outside, chilling. It's like, damn, girl.
We'll confirm it, and if it's not,
I know, but we can't put it back in my pocket. I just know your number. I know, but we're not going to take it. I can put it back. Okay, so I'm telling my brother. Okay. I'm touching the phone. Yeah, he just said give it to me. Hey. He just said to give it to me. Why are you getting my phone? Are you? Hey, brother, calm down, bro. Yeah, he told me to give it. Okay. Calm down. We're not trying to do that, okay? Bro, call my sister, bro. Ask her for I'm gonna go to bed. No, I know. I got a warrant out of shit. I'm gonna let me. Yeah. Here. Catalina.
Yes, right, Yanni.
Can we get a phone set? They talking about something I got a warrant out, bro. They're checking right now. I don't know, nigga. I don't know. I'm just saying, nigga. Chill, hella shit. Him like that, man. You already got it. You know they gonna do that. I know, bro. Come on now, bro. Chill now. Bro, don't call my pastor nothing, nigga. You heard what happened, nigga? Yeah, like I said, nigga, I'm going back to the 9, bro. They walked on me. I wasn't doing shit. They was just chilling. Hey, sis, and plus, and baby, I don't got my finger too. I don't got my finger, so it's good. You hear me? Don't make it worse. The fuck you mean, bro? Yeah, they just trying to check my kid. Nah, nigga, they throw. But how, like, find something else to do? Man, we were just fucking chilling. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. We go to church. Come on now, nigga. Church. Hey, he just got out last night. Hey, sis. I just gave him my other phone. All right. Call me on. I got your phone. That's some bitch shit, bro. Yeah, now niggas pulling. Now, bro. What? I'm losing these motherfucking shit. Right now, I'm losing these. Not right now. Damn, bro. Why? Because you gotta work. They can't. They see us all all the way down here. Nothing. I know my right. This is violating the 4th Amendment.
Can you send it over to me? Yeah.
Hey, you want my friend on the phone? No, she. I don't know if you did it and what you straight to up on any air. Come on now, tell them, big bro. I ain't doing shit, nigga. Fuck y'all doing in my neighborhood. Ain't got no warrant. Ain't no fucking police, nigga. Ain't no police, bitch ass nigga.
It's okay.
Ain't no fucking police, nigga. I said so, the fucking royal. Now tell me something, nigga.
You need to back up and
I need to do what? I need to do what? I'm cuffing right now. I'm cuffing right now. On my mama's soul, I'm cuffing right now. Fuck you mean, bro? I'm cuffing right now. I said I'm cuffing right now. My mama's soul. I'm cuffing right now. Nigga, hold him up, nigga. I wish somebody would roll up boy, nigga. The king is outside. Nigga, get the fuck out my hood.
Therefore, you gotta call for you got one for you. What
you mean, nigga? He ain't going nowhere.
See, this right here, get the heck out your hood, your neighborhood. You don't protect the neighborhood. You don't bring no extra value neighborhood. You're not trying to uplift your neighborhood and stuff like that. You probably out here trapping and selling drugs with the neighborhood. I understand if you was really standing up to the police because they was crooked. And this guy is probably totally innocent. I'm totally with you. Totally with you. Totally with you. But you know the proper way of doing that. All that loud, rah, like you ready to knock somebody out. It's not how you do that. It's not how you're going to solve the problem. You're just going to escalate the problem. They're going to call back up, and who your backup? Hmm? Hmm? You pulled over out there. Like, you know, like you really finna do something. I guess it's really finna go down as it is. He better knock out at least two of them. All this that what he's talking, he better knock out at least two.
You really want to start me? I'm not worried about the women. You want to start me, nigga? You want to start me, nigga? I'll fuck you up out here, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I cuff that nigga right now, nigga. I cuff him. Nigga, we finna go what? We going back. I gotta roll up here, nigga. I got you right now.
Hey.
I got you right now.
This is standing on yours. This is okay. He's standing on his. Hey, she got balls standing in the middle of the street while you talking about cuff somebody.
Hey, he's got a gun. Hey, he's got. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Oh yeah. We already know. Yeah. Anybody got any money that is finna go down? It's over. No, he is not dropping that pistol for nothing. No, it's not going down, nigga. It's on the hill. It's hot. I did like that one view of seeing the out front like that. That shit hard. I love to have that as a background.
Hands up right now, shoot! Hands up or I'll shoot! Hands up or I'll shoot! Charlie 11 Adam 1 at gunpoint, not responding to commands. Get your hands up or I'll shoot! Hands up or I'll shoot! Get your hands up or I'll shoot you in the head! Hands up or I'll shoot you in the
Now this is, we ain't never heard of this exclusive like this, have we? We ain't been doing this long, but he like, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Like, not disarm you, not the shoulder, not the arm, not the hand that you got the gun in, so you be a little paralyzed. You never want to hold a gun again. None of that. We didn't think about none of that stuff. We shoot you in the head. Dang, police officer, you might, I don't know if this is over dramatic, but you might need to take it down just a notch. But then the dude was just as rowdy too. I didn't say none of that stuff when the black man was uncuff him. But yet again, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? We let you ride. It was uncover. It was before, now you showed the pistol. It's a totally different war side.
or I'll shoot you in the head! Hands up or I'll shoot you in the head! Hands up! Get your hands up! Drop your hands up or I'll shoot you in the head! Get out! Get down! Get down! Get down!
But why is there always,
Get down!
you can't shoot with that girl on
Put your hands up and get on the ground! Put your hands up!
Hey, Facebook and all these people, I do not own the copyrights of the music that you do here in the background.
Charlie 11 Adam. Somebody.
Yeah, I see how that ended. Y'all seen that? You know, I can't be playing that. They did hit me with a little copyright thing. And how he laid out. how him laid out. What time is it, y'all? Oh man, we hit the 2-hour mark, y'all. I'm sorry. It's time to go. I appreciate y'all stopping through every time. We seem to be growing slowly but surely. Like, subscribe, do that. If this is a show that y'all would like to see, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like a show. Other than that, I was always be here. Stop through whenever you feel like it. Matter of fact, I like that at the end. Stop through whenever you feel like it. Until next time, we out. Peace.